Can you so lovely?
How you got to the
How do I open up this screen again?
I don't know. You push the button.
You big bastard. Minimize, maximize. What have I pressed again? I've done it again. I have no idea. Press that. Ah! But now my God's my channel. My badge looks funny, so I've opened it up and now my badge looks funny. This has been fucking with me for the last couple of lives, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Dan is here to, well, bring you the 10 p.m. news, as they say. The 10 p.m. views. Arsenal versus Brentford tomorrow. 7:30 kickoff, a little bit earlier than usual. Stephen said that this game was done with the 2 late goals. And when I say this game, Newcastle won, Tottenham won. I told him there was one more goal in this, so I'm a higher power than you. Within 60 seconds, penalty awarded. Voltameda! Scored
You
for.
haven't come up.
Oh, here he goes. Oh, it's that fucking Lavender! Yeah, fucking chicken.
What have you done?
Oh, it's that fucking Lavender. The badge that's on my thing. Does it look blue to you now? Or like it's cut in half?
You've got a black screen, so I don't know.
I've got a black screen because I've pressed that. What have I? Yeah, your phone's
It looks stretched.
Yeah, it's stretched, isn't it? But if I minimise it, the badge goes back to normal. It's fucking freaky. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is because I like a bigger screen. Even better to see you with 7 of us live, guys. Give me liking, give me subscribing. As to the title this evening, the Ecuadorean twins are in London. They have touched fucking down to put the pen to paper. Can't tell you massive amounts about them, obviously. We watch the Ecuadorian League, like bastards. And they're both 16. Not even sure if they've made their debuts. I know they play for the Ecuadorian under 17s. I've watched a couple of YouTube clips. They look fucking unbelievable. More tricks and flicks than fucking Cristiano Ronaldo from one of them. I'm going to guess it's Holger. Don't know why. There's Holger and Edwin. Actually, it could be Edwin, actually. Who is the better? Quintero. But the Quintero twins, I've landed in London. Obviously, they can't stay with us in London until, I think, late 27.
August 27.
August 27, according to WB. I was going to say more late 27, because I know you have to be 18 before you leave, just like the kid from Shamrock.
Their birthday.
All right, cool. That's like the kid from Shamrock Rovers. Obviously, he can't leave until his 8th birthday. He's got about another year and a half to do in Ireland. I hear good things about him as well. Are these another 2 from the Andrea Berta I am not fucking around fucking address book? Federico, as I call him, Michaela, on his way, the Napoli head scout. I've got a few question marks over him, but never mind. Tell him his phone's fucking crap. Phones are fucking shit all fun. What you said, your phone's a bastard. That's why you couldn't see your badge. And now my badge has gone back to normal. Incredible. Gotcha. That's mad. My badge has just gone back to normal. So leave it a minute, Dan. Let it fucking figure itself out. Stretch a bit like Stretch Armstrong. And then it goes back to fucking normal. But the Ecuadorian twins, Edwin and Holger Quintero, are in London to sign their deals. They'll fuck off.
It's still stretched.
Give it a minute because it ain't on my screen now. Edwin and Holger Quintero have both signed 16-year-olds from Independe de Vela. Oh, fuck knows what I was trying to write. Yeah, that's it back to normal now, yeah.
That's stretched.
It isn't stretched to me. It's back to normal.
Okay.
Rodrigo Mendoza, I've been saying him, talking about this kid for maybe, 3-4 weeks now. He's got a £17.5 million release clause. I've also watched a few clips of this guy. Now, I don't want to call him Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, Patrick Vieira, Robert P. I don't know. There's no comparing, obviously. He's his own kid, isn't it? All I can say is he's one of them, like, he's little like Nasri. He's fucking little, slippery, fast. He's got a trick in him. He's 20 years old. He plays for Elche. Obviously, we've never heard of him before. This is probably his breakthrough and breakout season. Alberto Melero. He is the Villarreal winger. Allegedly, he can leave Villarreal for as cheap as £22 million. Now, I've just seen little bits and pieces of him. And is he worth £22 million? I'm going to say a fuck yes. Fuck yes, he is. Doing another winger, though, that ain't better than Martinelli, that ain't actually better than Trossard, that ain't better than Madukin, ain't better than Saka. No. At £22 million, he is still. But you know what? No, Arsenal would still, even if it comes to selling him in a year and a half time, will still struggle to get the 22 million fucking smackaroonies back. So therefore, no. I wouldn't be doing a deal for Alberto Moreno. But he has been linked. There's some sort of get-out clause, buy-out clause, possibly contract running low. I'm not sure. Fabio Vieira, guys, I'd like you to put your hands together. Scored hit a winner for Hamburg the other day. This is after two sending-offs, possibly in a row or in a couple of weeks. But Fabio Vieira has now made his mark. He's landed at Hamburg. He came on the pitch for a former Arsenal midfielder also, Sammy Albert La fucking Conga. And yeah, scored the winner for Hamburg against I don't know, San Pauli or something. Some country. Enzo Fernandez was offside when he scored against Arsenal the other day. Saliba could be back in contention for Brentford. I hear Trossard is also all good. They're both going to be at least fit for the bench. Who knows? They might be saved for bigger and more important days round the corner. But they are both back in contention. They were both spotted at training today. Arsenal and Liverpool will go all out, blah, 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 blah. We'll go out, all out. Fuck off, Danny. Just fuck off. There's going to be fucking beef in the summer of 2026 because Liverpool and Arsenal both want Michael Ellis. Now, this is the former Crystal Palace winger. He's about 26 years old now. Stats of a fucking king. Can't remember them. What was it? 73 games, 33 goals, 29 assists. So basically, almost a goal involvement every game. Like, do you know what I mean? It is pretty incredible from Michael Ellis. Gabriel is going to be out for most of December. Here's a name. And it sounds mad, but I've been working Football Manager. I was a few months ago, and this guy just took Arsenal to different levels. His name is Asano Quadrago. Now, he plays for RB Leipzig. I think he must be injury prone, but he's been around for a few years. For me to have fucking known about him for the last 3-4 years, and the cunt's only 19. I actually Googled him before the stream as well. He is 19. How have I been aware of this motherfucker for so long? I believe he made a decently big move, obviously, when it must have been he was 15, 16 to RB.
Bicycle kick.
It's only fucking Bruce Romero's only scored fucking bicycle kick. It's unreal. It's fucking yeah, man, 2 fucking Tottenham 2. In the fucking how many minutes of injury is that in the 9th?
94th.
The 94th minute.
Still 5 minutes to go.
Well, fuck me sideways and throw me a second pair of balls. Indica for Tottenham.
Watch.
Fucking corner comes over.
Ready.
I don't know if it was Ramsdale or Port made a bastard of it. Was it Ramsdale or Port made a bit of a bastard of it?
Always Ramsdale.
It was fucking Ramsdale made a bastard of it. And I don't even think the overhead kick should have beat him either, if you want fucking truth. I fucking fully blame Adam Ramsdale, guys. Do be liking, do be subscribing if we is new.
That is chin.
Skelly, White, Havertz, Jesus, Martinelli. All not on Arsenal's current Christmas card list. They can all fuck off as far as the club is concerned. Now, Skelly, deep down, we all know they do want to keep. He has been linked with Chelsea over the last 24, 48 hours. It's been shut down by a few people. I don't reckon they need him either, if you want the fucking truth. But he's not going to the World Cup. And while he's not going World Cup, Eze might not be going World Cup. Like, you've got bigger names in the Arsenal squad that might not be going to the World Cup because of lack of fucking game time, minutes, and just overall lack of form. I honestly can't see, and I do like Eze, but I can't see him keeping Foden or Jude Bellingham out of the England squad. He's going to keep Jack Grealish out, but yeah, that's possibly about it. But anyway, on some other news, Skelly linked with Chelsea, being closed down. A couple of days ago, it was Ben White being linked with Man City. I'm sure this is just the players knowing that Arsenal are fucking 50-50 on their futures, trying to fucking dig up a bit of mischief. Christmas window around the corner. Merry Christmas, everyone. We are in fucking December. Time to get fucking Christmas decorations, Christmas trees up and have some baby joy. Like fucking Thierry bouncing around places. He's already crawling. He's fucking crawling like a good and he's fucking up and going at him. Shouts out to Thierry always. Semenyo, Anton, Liverpool, Tottenham, Crystal Palace are also bracing themselves for a 20. No, I've asked Liverpool or told Liverpool it will be nothing less than £20 million if you want to get Mark Gahey before he ends his contract at Crystal Palace. Camavinga to Liverpool. Summer 2026, the central midfielder is now becoming a surplus to requirements at Real Madrid. He had the world at his feet like 2 seasons ago. He is losing a bit of sign. I don't know what it is. But yes, Camavinga, who I liked myself when I fucking see him, especially when he was in France a few years back. But Camavinga to Liverpool, 65 million. Joshua Zirkzee to West Ham, loan this January. Mateta wants to move to a giant club, not just a big club, a fucking giant club. 2026 summer, it's on for Crystal Palace. They've fucked up with Mark Gahey. They've lost Eze. And this geezer's contract, Mateta, runs out in 27. I reckon in the summer they're going to have no option but to sell him. He's going to have a year left on his contract and they're going to get what, 40 mil, 30 mil. Or they're going to fucking play strong ball like they did with Mark Gahey and get fuck all for it. Oh dear, Crystal of Palace. Harvey Elliott, £30 million January move to West Ham United. He could be one for Crystal Palace. I'm telling you, Conor Gallagher, could you be involved in Crystal Palace, could you be involved in a move for Conor Gallagher? Linked with Man United. Also, Emi Martinez and Ollie Watkins are both for sale and are ready. Emi, fuck yourself, Danny.
Stick it down.
Slow down. Emi Martinez and Oliver Watkins have both been made available for transfer by Aston Villa. It's two of their bigger players. It's two of like one's 34, 35. One's 29 coming 30, like they're both senior players. Or is that why they are trying to get rid of them? Knowing that they can still get a couple of quid for a goalkeeper that's good for 4 more seasons. And Watkins, I don't know if he pulls his dick out of his ass, I don't know. There's probably a decent Premier League striker in him for another few years. So I don't know what they expect for these players. I reckon they expect all day long 40 for Watkins, about 20, 25 for Emi Martinez. Problem is, they're sitting third in the Premier League. I don't think it does anything to help their chances of qualifying for the Champions League or perhaps the Europa League. But as far as I hear it, Emi Martinez and Oliver Watkins are both available for transfer this coming January. Harvey Elliott will go back to Liverpool as soon as the January window reopens. The rumour is he could be going straight out the door to West Ham United, £30 million. Nathan the Cat, the Anderlecht wonder kid, 17 years old, could be on his way to Aston Villa for £30 million. I do hear Unai Emery has been promised a couple of pounds in this January window. He's also monitoring Gladbach goalkeeper. His name is Nicolas. He is 28 years old. I couldn't tell you fuck all about him. But it's the Gladbach goalkeeper, obviously plays in the Bundesliga, Germany, linked with an early January move to Aston Villa. His name is Nicolas. His name is 20. He's 28 years old. So they're linked with one kid midfielders. They want Harvey Elliott out of the club. They want Emi Martinez out. They're linked with a goalkeeper, Nicolas, today. And as far as I hear in strikers, they actually fancy trying to do a deal with Brentford for their striker, Thiago, who has got 10 Premier League goals, only 6 more than Bucharest this season. The clips of the Ecuadorian kids, guys, fuck me, they look amazing. They look like they got more tricks and flicks in them than fucking, I don't know, fucking Zebedee. They got more bounce than Zebedee, these cunts.
That's it.
Rodrigo and Adeyemi, two wingers that have been linked with Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea in the past years, are both available for loan. But Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund would like permanent deals attached to these loan moves come January. Arteta likes Kobe Mainoo. Now, again, this is another one. Financial fair play. They need money to spend. Newcastle 2, Tottenham 2 is a final result. Arteta likes Cody Mainoo. Could Arsenal be about to spend £40 million on a Man United midfielder? I couldn't see this being a runner. I think Skelly's just as good as Skelly should be a midfielder. I've told you about this name before. Don't worry, Fabrizio Romano will report it soon, and then you'll all believe. Jean Matteo Bohoya. He's a Frankfurt striker, 20 years old. French legend a couple of seasons ago. He's meant to have the world at his feet. He's got a big move to Frankfurt and he's kind of stalled. He has a £59 million release clause, which again, he's not getting minutes. I think that's a lot, way over probably what he's worth. But feeling as a motherfucker, I reckon it could be something to this kid. Jean Matteo Bajora, French under 20 international, Frankfurt striker. Can Arsenal do a deal between now January and the end of this current season? Teams are already monitoring West Ham midfielder Mateus Fernandes. He joined West Ham for £42 million. There was raised eyebrows in the summer. When West Ham suddenly spent £42 million, it stunk. It smelled of panic buy all over it. But I've been hearing The big clubs are monitoring the West Ham midfielder. Mateus Fernandes has made a massive impression since joining West Ham. Gerard Bowen is to consider his West Ham future. He thinks the club have now hit a bit of a stumbling block. Manager after manager. Is it time for Gerard Bowen to look for a top six club? James Trafford, the Manchester City goalkeeper, will be on his way in January. Now, they paid about 28, 32 million for him from Burnley. I don't think they're going to recruit 10, 15 mil. They've made it clear he can fuck off with Della money going to the club. They've still got the number two there. I can't remember his name. I don't know. Just call him Shitcon. So James Trafford is banging trouble. This was another guy that had aspirations to be in the England squad this summer. Who knows? If he does go to your average Burnley, Palace, Wolverhampton, he could have a decent 6 months and move his way into the England reckoning. Just like Nwari, if he did go on loan Nwari, I reckon he could force his way into the England squad. He's good enough. Don't anyone tell me different. Skelly, it depends how bad the left back situation is for England, obviously, and it depends how much of a good 6 months this Mike O'Reilly now has left back for Man City. But Mike O'Reilly is an ever fucking scary situation. He's a central midfielder that's been converted to left back. Shouts out to AFC always. Let me just finish this. Enzo Fernandez has been linked to Real Madrid of all clubs. James Trafford will be leaving Man City this January. Will it be a loan? Man City want a permanent move. He wants a permanent move out of the club also. Gerard Bowen to consider his West Ham future. Teams are already watching West Ham midfielder Mateus Fernandes, the midfielder that cost 42 million just a few months ago from Southampton. Jean-Matteo Bahoa, the Frankfurt striker, 20 years old, linked to Arsenal Football Club. Arteta is also rumoured to be looking at Kobe Mainu, a £40 million transfer from Man United, but this will be 26 in the years of 2026, as we haven't got money this January. Rodrigo and Eddie Adeyemi, the Borussia Dortmund winger, and Rodrigo, the Real Madrid fucking winger, are both available on loan this coming January. And clips of these two Ecuadorian kids, Holger and Edwin Quintero, look fucking scary. Guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. Shouts out to all the real ones in the stream. Cowardly management gets cowardly results. We need to win every game now until the new year with the Blue Sharks onto us. Craig, yeah, brother, he brilliantly said. And do you know what? It was shit. Martinelli was pretty shit for the whole time he played. Mourinho was, apart from the goal, he didn't offer much, bros. I don't care if you pop up with a goal here and there. Fucking do something else. Offer me something. Make runs. Look like a striker if you're playing as a striker, you fucking bastard. There's too many positions that I don't like, but Odegaard will be fit. Eze can fuck off to the left wing. I suppose that rules out that problem. And Gorkrez is obviously fit and just around the corner. Then you're going to have the two motherfuckers who obviously earn way too much at Arsenal. No other club in the world would give Havertz 350 grand a week or Jesus 280 grand a week. But we have got a £600,000 a week problem in them two strikers, and they are both back in fucking training. AFC always, what's good, my brother? Hope you and the family are good. Newcastle 2, Tottenham 2. Voltemeda! I forgot the winner! But it wasn't. Romero scored a bicycle kick. Question, does Sesko need to have a Dembele... Does? Oh, Saka need to have a Dembele type season. He's not done it. Number one, he plays in a different league, I'm afraid to say. So 20 goals and 20 assists is going to be very awkward to come by in the Premier League. In saying that, though, Trent Alexander did get 19 assists in the Premier League season. The season Liverpool won the league. Like, how the fuck does a right back get 19 assists? Because he's a lot better crosser of the ball. Obviously, he whipped in a lot of crosses and free kicks. But 19 assists from a right back. You'd think, right at his peak, whether he's 28 years old, you would like to think somewhere in his life, Saka could hit 20 assists. If Trent Alexander hit 19 in Liverpool's title winning season, if Arsenal win a league, surely this cunt can hit 20 assists and maybe 10, 15 goals. But that'll be the day. Clubs will bid for Saka. No one's really bid for Saka, let's be honest. He's 24, coming 25. No one's bid for him. He's in between that I'm a great player and world class. To go to the world class level, to make Real Madrid, Barcelona, PSG, Bayern Munich want you, you have to sort of you have to punch through that wall. And we all know he's a great player. And I'm not saying Arsenal should sell him, don't get it twisted. And I'm not saying nothing mad. What I'm saying is he ain't quite world class. Would he go to Germany like Michael Ellis and in 70 games get 33 goals and 29 assists? In 70 games, AFC always. I'm not obviously targeting you. I'm not saying this.
You can.
Yeah, this is just WB's in the building, as you know.
PC.
Yeah, he hasn't had a Michael this season. He hasn't had a Michael this year and a half. And I think he does need a couple of them seasons to consider him as world class. But if he does hit one of them seasons, that will be the time you do see the pressure growing in Arsenal, because that'll be like, wow, £100 million bid from Liverpool, Man City, Bayern Munich possibly, and of course the Real Madrid and Barcelona Spanish bastard contingent. But none of these clubs currently would touch him at this moment, in my opinion. The dog trying to break in. Did you know Saka gets 100 grand every time? 100 grand every time he scores a goal. No wonder he is bleeding. I don't believe that at all, brother. I'll look into that. I believe he's on a very good basic wage. I've heard his new wage is going to be something like 235, 245 grand, and the rest will be made.
The highest paid. Said.
I heard the rest is going to be like maybe 250 grand a week, and then the rest will be in add-ons and basic bonuses like scoring goals, assists, etc. But I've got his basic wage is soon to be around 250 grand a week. I don't think there's no mad goal bonus in there. Not when you're getting 250 grand a week. Who knows? We could give him a little bit more, but we've got to get Havertz and Jesus off that fucking wage bill. I'm not closing that down, Craig. I just think that's a bit hard to believe. I don't think even Arsenal are that fucking thick. Like, I know we whack out 100 grand a week to normal players like Eddie and Ketia. Don't get it twisted. I know we do. But 100 grand a week, 100 grand to score a goal. What if he got a hat trick? Does that mean he gets 300 grand?
It's probably like 1,500 or 2 grand.
I reckon it's 15, 20 grand per goal. Stephen reckons it's 15.
No, it wouldn't be 20 grand.
I reckon it would be. Why not?
It wouldn't be that high.
It's Premier League football, my friend.
Okay, it wouldn't be that high.
Would you swap Saka for Olis? Ooh, plus cash.
No.
For me, this is the best version you're going to get from him after that grade 3 hamstring.
Yeah.
I don't think I would. Reason, I don't know. Similar age, okay? And you know what? You just know Saka, he's going to do something every year for us. And hopefully he might get a little bit better every year. Michael Ellis, you never know. Obviously, he is used to London. He is used to the Premier League. And he plays for a massive club in Bayern Munich. I think I'll stick, bruvs. Even though it's madly tempting, I think I'd stick, because if I don't think you could get cash for it as well. I think that's a direct swap. I don't give a fuck. If Bayern Munich wanted Saka and we wanted the list, I couldn't see much money being involved.
Let's say it was not worth the same as Saka.
Well, the list has been linked for £150 million move to Liverpool. Why do you think no club has ever bid for Saka? Because he's not quite worth £150 million, my friend. Give me one season where he's done £150 million, like 20 goals, 20 assists. That's when you start getting worth £150 million, my friend. Salah can score 40 in the season. Let this geese get half of that, you know what I mean? And then get half of the assists. And you know what? I'll start considering him in the £100 million bracket, not the 150 either. Again, I know it's Germany, but Michael Ellis, 70 games, 33 goals, 29 assists. Fuck me, it's almost a goal involvement every game. It's not far off. Ecuadorean Queens in London to sign, seal, and deliver their beautiful move to Arsenal. Edwin and Holger. Fuck up, loco! Edwin and Holger Quintero. Both signed, sealed, and delivered from Independiente Vele. Now, I know Man United have recently signed a player from the same club. Their fucking youth academy must be good, or maybe just good at the moment. Will Arsenal break the bank and spend £17.5 million in January? I hope they actually do, because this central midfielder looks okay. I don't really believe in Norgard, and I think Mourinho is a bit of a cunt. So I actually think this is a good move for Arsenal. Rodrigo Mendoza, £17.5 million. Elche midfielder, 20 years old. Alberto Romero, the Villarreal winger, is apparently available for 22 million English pounds. I know it's a brilliant price, but again, we don't need him. He's not elite. Arsenal Liverpool could go to war in the summer of 2026 for the guy that AFC always just mentioned, Michael Olivier. £125 million would be the starting bidding price. Saliba could be back for Brentford. Also, Leandro Trossard. Enzo Fernandez was offside when he scored for Chelsea the other day. Bastard. Fabio Vieira, super sub, scores the winner for Hamburg the other day. He come on for another former gunner, Sammy Albert Laconga. Gabriel could be out for most of December. Asan Quadrago. Watch out for this guy. RB Leipzig midfielder, talented as fuck, had a couple of injuries to deal with. If this geezer can have a good season or end of good January to the end of the season, Premier League clubs will soon, or people like anyone that comes on the stream will soon be saying his name. No one said his name yet. I said his name. I'm aware of him. Asan Quadrago, RB Leipzig midfielder. Fucking shit out in my eyes. Skelly, White, Havertz, Jesus, and Martinelli are rumoured to all not be on Arsenal's Christmas card list. Now, the first name I mentioned, Skelly, we would rather not sell him. But I'm promising you, if a bid of at least £40 million cash, blood clot money come in, Done deal. Out the club. Skelly linked with Chelsea. Ben White linked with Man City. I believe none of these rumours. Anton Semenyo. Liverpool and Tottenham will do battle. Palace have told Liverpool it's going to cost at least £20 million to release Mark Ahey early from his contract, which ends this summer. Cameron Inglis to Liverpool 2026. Real Madrid said they would accept a acceptable offer. Xerxes to West Ham, loan, January to the end of the season. Mateta wants a giant club. Boy, in 2026, which is at the end of the season, he's going to have 1 year left on his contract. Crystal Palace, you've got yourself in a bit of a tangle with a few players. Mark Gahey to leave on a free. Eze's left your club. Walton's got 2 years left. He'll fuck off in the summer. And in the summer, you got Mateta, your prize striker, with 1 year left on his deal. I feel sorry for fucking Oliver Glasner, Crystal Palace, and all involved. Mateta, how'd you get him signed a new deal? Ask him nicely. I don't know. Give him a lot of money. Harvey Elliott could be recalled from his loan from Aston Villa back to Liverpool so he can go immediately to West Ham United for £30 million. Emmy Martinez and Oliver Watkins are both available for sale from Aston Villa this January. Yes, you heard me right. Tottenham linked with Emmy Martinez. Oliver Watkins not really linked with no one. But a combined total of £65 million is enough to get both of these bumper clots out of Aston Villa. Emmy Martinez, I reckon 25 mil. Tottenham can have that fucking player. And I reckon they would accept about 40 mil for Oliver Watkins. Players to replace this. The Gladbach goalkeeper, Nicolas, he's 28. Unai Emery fancies him to be Aston Villa's #1 going forward from January onwards. And Nathan De Cat, Anderlecht, 17-year-old wonder kid, has been linked with a £30 million move to Aston Villa. That would probably be to replace Harvey Elliott. And in the striker zone, if they do get rid of Ollie Watkins, they're rumoured to be after Thiago, the striker that seems to be in shit or is in shit hot form for Arsenal's opponents tomorrow night. Thiago, don't think of doing nothing funny tomorrow night. As I've just told you, Trossard and Saliba will be fit enough to make at least the bench tomorrow night. Whether they play, I think it would be an unnecessary risk. But Arteta does love a risk, but I'd like to think no, and I'd like to think not. But both players will be fit and available for places on the bench. Guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. What is your thoughts this evening? Ramsdale is a fraud, and certain top gooners said he's better than Raya. Yeah, I said they were very similar. I'll be real. I don't think we wouldn't be in the position we are if we'd have kept Ramsdale. I think he would have grew with us as the team grows. You know what I mean? Saliba, Gabriel, Timber. Come on, you can't be a shit goalkeeper with that defense in front of you. A good defense makes a good goalkeeper, and vice versa. I don't blame the world on Ramsdale. I think he's a very good goalkeeper. He's just never going to be elite. Will he be England's #1? Probably not. Do you know what I mean? But he's a very good goalkeeper. He's probably too good to be a #2, to be a backup to someone like Raya. But West Ham, Aston Villa, possibly Newcastle, I don't know, someone else. Villa would be a decent club for him. They want to get rid of Emmy Martinez. He's not a bad goalkeeper. Throw your arm around him, show you love him, tell him you love him, and you'd fucking blow him every Saturday after a game, take him out for pizza and red wine on a Sunday. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure you've got a good goalkeeper in your hands. You're looking to win Champions Leagues and international honours, he's probably not your guy. But he's a fucking good, reliable goalkeeper. Did you hear what Arteta said in the press conference? 7:30 kickoff. Be there, let's get bouncing. Yeah, bark like a dog, roar like a lion. What is Arteta talking about? He was just having a bit of hype. He knows things are going well at the club and he's in a bit of a bounce. He made the cheeky little Spanish fucking paella eating bastard. But whatever, all is good. We are top. I'm massively disappointed that the best player Chelsea possess at the moment, Moses Caicedo, was sent off in the 37th minute, and the second best player at the club, who will be the best player at the club very soon, Estavo William, was then subbed at half time. Their biggest threat in the first half was taken off, and Moses Caicedo, the fucking kingpin of midfielders, especially defensive midfielders, he is the best in the world at that job. There is no one better than him. And he got his ass sent off dumbly tackling Mourinho for whichever fucking crap face of a reason. But allegedly it was supposed to help us. Like, I just wonder if Caicedo had stayed on for 9 minutes. Would we have gone on to fucking lose the game? I don't know. It's not really worth stuff to for. Because if Caicedo didn't go off, I think Gustavo William doesn't go off. And then we're banging trouble because Gustavo William was fucking around with Calafiore and did twist him up a few times and Calafiore got probably booked for trying to kick him in his bollocks. Saka was quiet, completely upstaged in the first fucking half by Gustavo William. I'm not saying they went up against each other, but I know which left back was more pissed off with which right winger. Good career. Did get a booking in the first half. I know. Saka didn't put him under much pressure though. It was a funny booking. This mango tasting blunt tastes
I don't think this.
fucking beautiful.
Oh, you
What?
like it?
I love it.
I don't think I'm getting really much of a mango taste.
I don't think it necessarily is mango. I just want to call it mango.
Oh.
Good evening, girl. How you doing? Vicky's in a fucking building. Good evening, love. Yeah, let's go on from seeing for a seat.
You to give up.
I fucking turned around and I fucking told you. Good evening, sweet cakes. And as always, I'm really concerned about Man City. I can't lie. I was as well until Newcastle on Bayer Leverkusen because he was proper on fucking certain sports news, giving it. We've turned the corner. This is the best Man City side I've seen train and play. The dedication is back. Everything's looking good. We need basically a right back in the January window, and we're fucking fine. Then they lost their next two games promptly. Now I'm not saying they're out of title races and everything. It's just they've still got a bit of a funny result. Even tonight, you shouldn't be conceding 4 away at Fulham, should you? Fulham 4, Man City 5.
It was 5-1 up.
And they were 5-1 up, but you still shouldn't be then. Your defence shouldn't be going to shit. So I think they need a new left back and a right back, and I think they're fine. Because you know what? I think Della the Money
I think they
is a great goalkeeper. Porco Dio, mi grande di cazzo, the goalkeeper situation, eh?
bring Joe up back.
So Donnarumma is not the problem. It's the left back and right back situation. Michael O'Reilly's good, but he's not a left back. He's like Skelly. He's a central midfielder. And at right back, I don't even know he's there. So Man City address that. I believe they're right back in Champions League fucking hunts and title aspirational league hunts. I do hear they're involved in a fucking deal to get the PSV Eindhoven. No, is it final or the PSV? The right back. He's got a fucking short name, like Gay or something. Shagers. Hans van Broekelen. I can't remember. But they are after a right back from Holland for about £30 million. Whether he's going to be the superstar that saves fucking Man City season. But I do think they're not much short. They've got bulk everywhere. You know what I mean? Oscar Bob can. I like him. He can come in for Haaland if shit goes to fucking pear shaped for fucking Man City and Haaland was to fucking receive an injury. They have got a few wingers knocking around, you know what I mean? And people that can play on the wing like Foden, if Doku, Savinho, etc. isn't playing well, or Bernardo Silva. They've got Gonzalez, Cherky that can play central midfield, and a bunch of others. As I say, it's just the left back and right back position. I think it's a bit weak and fucking shaky. DJ Knock Knock. Oh, it's D who? Hello, Mr. Knock. Do get a like on the video. Do subscribing if we are new. 9 of us in the building. Watch fuck off, you disease. What's your thoughts for tomorrow's game against Brentford? Arsenal versus Brentford. Saliba will be fit enough to take a place on the bench if we feel it's necessary. I think Mascara and Hincapié can continue. I think Hincapié and Mascara, I'm happy and I trust in both of them. I think they were okay the other day. Hincapié almost fucked up, and which led to a goal. Enzo Fernandez somehow fucked it into row fucking at least fucking 78 in the Chelsea stand in the shed. Or was it a Matthew Harding stand? Not sure. Can't remember. Don't give a fuck. Guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. The Ecuadorean twins are in London to sign, seal, and deliver their fucking exclusive deal to Arsenal. That's Edwin and Holger Quintero. Rodrigo Mendoza. It looks like this will come down to a bit of a fucking game of chess in the January window. We know he's got a £17.5 million release clause. Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, Barcelona, Real Madrid all ready to activate this release clause in January. And then it's fuck me. Whoever offers in the most money and probably the quicker path to first team football. Alberto Melero has been linked with Arsenal Football Club and Premier League teams. He's got a £22 million release clause. The Villarreal tricky winger. I don't think he's elite enough. I like him. I think he's a decent footballer, but you've got Trossard, you've got Maduki, you've got Saka, you've got Anwari, you've got so many written. Fuck that shit. You don't even think about it. Hassan Quadrago. Well, listen out for this name, guys. 19 years old, RB Leipzig midfielder. He is a good player. He's already got 4 goals and 4 assists for RB this season. He's up and running. If he stays injury free, this could be his proper breakthrough season. Skelly, Ben White, Keir Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli are all not on Arsenal's official Christmas card list this December. Skelly linked with Chelsea, I think that's bullshit. Ben White linked with Man City, I think is just as much bullshit. But I do believe Ben White could do a sneaky little job for Man City for a couple of seasons. I think that's their only weak positions, left back and right back. Kameninga has been linked with Liverpool in the 2026 summer window. Semenyo, Liverpool and Tottenham are ready to bid the £60 million to get him away from Bournemouth this January. Crystal Palace said they're going to stay firm unless Liverpool bid between £20 and £25 million. There's no way Mark Gay, who will be released from his contract earlier than the end of fucking the season. Sorry. Mateta wants to move to a giant club. Now, his contract finishes in 2027. Obviously, at the end of the season, leading into the 226 summer window, he'll only have a year left on his contract. Fuck me, Palace. You're banging trouble. Mark Gahey will be leaving at the end of the season on a free. Harvey Elliott is to be recalled by Liverpool. He's going to be going straight to West Ham for about £30 million. Emmy Martinez and Oliver Watkins. Is that their Aston Villa careers done and dusted? I've been told that both of them can leave in January. The Gladbach goalkeeper is a potential replacement for Emmy Martinez. His name is Nicolas. He's 28 years old. And Nathan De Cap, the 17-year-old wonder kid from Anderlecht in Belgium, has been linked for a £30 million move to Aston Villa. And they're also rumoured to be interested in Thiago, the striker Arsenal are about to take on tomorrow, the Brentford striker. Clips of these Ecuadorian kids are unreal. They have shades of fucking Cristiano Ronaldo, Leo Messi, a little bit of everything. Arteta likes Kobe Mainu. Listen out for this name, guys. Jean-Matteo Bahoria, the Frankfurt striker, France under 21 international. Came through, was it Leon, Nantes? I can't remember. But yeah, there was a bit of a song and dance about it in France a few years ago. He got a big move to Frankfurt and he pretty much has never been heard of ever fucking since. I missed your comment. Oi, 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 oi. What's going on, brother? Which comment did I miss? Man City for the last 4 league games. Liverpool have lost. Oh, whoa. Liverpool have. Whoa. Man City so far have lost 4 league games. Liverpool have lost 6 games. If any of them win the league title over Arsenal, it's nothing but embarrassing. That's actually true. Liverpool have already lost 6, yeah? Yeah, you can't be losing 6, 8, 9 games and then still beating Arsenal to a league title. And they're still within a good couple of spits away from us. Man City are not that far. Chelsea ain't that far. It shows you we haven't been that elite. We're getting the job done. We fucked up against Man City because they're a big team. We fucked up against Chelsea because they're a big team. We fucked up against Liverpool. Guess what? Because they're a fucking big team. We still, for me, haven't shook the big team curse. Just ask Chelsea. Caicedo sent off. Their best player, Gustavo Willian, taken off. 45th minute. Liverpool, beaten by everyone, but they managed to beat us at the start of the season. Man City, not the same old Man City. Led at the Emirates for fuck knows how many minutes until a 94th minute Gabriel Martinelli equaliser. Arsenal fans, I'm not fooled. Don't get it twisted. I'm fucking far from thinking this title was a fucking job done situation. I remember being 11 points clear a couple of years back. We signed Trossard. We signed the cunt from Italy, Kiwar. And we signed Jorginho. Would have been better off signing none of the cunts because I tell you what, from that moment onwards, I said we wouldn't win the league. We didn't fucking win the league. We were shit cunts. Guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. How have you been then? I've been fucking better. A load of stress in the fucking place, but you know what? Never mind. Trying to sort out business. It's fucking December, the Christmas month. My daughter's birthday's on the 7th. It's tattooed on my fucking arm. Do you know what I mean? Stress is a motherfucker. Life's a bitch, but the show must go on. I apologise, my brother. I did get back up. I fucking got back there, AFC always. I got back there. Did we get in the comments saying, guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. We are 37.5 minutes down. It's almost time to go, so please be getting your score predictions in for tomorrow. I'm going to give you my preferred 1 to 11. It would go something like this. I don't know who to play. Mascara or Cappy, I believe so. He will be back. Fuck yeah, I think Saliba can stay on the bench. It's Brentford at home. Fuck Thiago. Right, in goal, Rea. Right back, Timber. Left back, Caladafore. Porco Dio, grande mi cazzo. That leaves you the 2 centre-half places. I wouldn't touch a thing. I trust in Capier. I trust in Mascara. Let's leave it the same. Central midfield, Rice, Zubamendi, as always. I believe it's time for Eldigard, the skipper, to come in a number 10 role. I think we've been missing something attacking wise, slick passes, little tricks, flicks, and little fuckers here and there. So, yes, it's time for the bastard to come back in. Eze left wing, Saka right wing. If fit, Gyökeres. If not fit, I put Nwari as a false nine. But I'll tell her, of course, we'll put his boyfriend, Mikel the cunt Mourinho. But let me tell you my squad again. My squad would personally be Rea, Timber, Calafore, Hincapié, Mascara, Zubimendi, Rice, Odegaard, Eze, Saka, and Wari failing Gorkarez not being fit, but I reckon he should be fit enough to start against Brentford. So Gorkarez up front. That leaves you a strong 9-man bench of Kepa, Skelly, Saliba, White, Norgard, Merino, and Wari, Jesus,
That's it.
Meduki. Fuck, I forgot about Meduki almost. I almost forgot Meduki. The little fucking 50 million pound Chelsea. Fuck Setford. I have to put Kepa there. I don't want Setford on my bench. Right, as he always says, Timber. Oh, sorry, Timber Rice Saka need to hold bench. Don't start them. We need them more for the Villa game.
I said we.
I don't know. What I'd like to do is honestly, I'd play the best team available. Brentford are tricky. They have fucking had tough games with Liverpool this season. I think it was a 2-2 draw. I'd go full strength. What I'd like Arteta to do, if we are 2-0 up on a sensible time, like the 60th minute, yes, I would like to see Timber off Rice. I'd like Timber off Ben White, Rice off for Norgard, Saka off for Anwari, Dowman, or whoever could be on the bench tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, or actually, sorry, realistically, he'll put Maduki on in place of Saka. So yeah, I'll take them three off. But in like the 60th minute, I'd like to think on the 60th minute we could have the job done. And without disrespecting Brentford, hopefully around the 60th minute, we're like 2-0 up. And yes, the cavalry come off for me. You'd bring Timber off, you'd bring Rice, you'd bring Saka and Gorkras off all at the fucking same time. Then you can give that little prostitute Gabriel Jesus a fucking couple of minutes, put Maduki on the right, put Norgard in the middle for a bit of strength and fucking bit of guile just because, well, he has to fucking play a game here or somewhere, the £15 million Brentford blowjob, and you may as well play him against his fucking former blowjob of a team. And Timber, yeah, fuck him off on the 60th minute and give Ben White a few minutes. Get that value for selling him in January up of it. Guys, do we like it? Your 10 of us in the building. What is your thoughts for Arsenal versus Brentford tomorrow? I'm saying Arsenal 3, Brentford 0. I'm going with I would obviously go with the strongest team available to us. Fuck fucking resting players. I don't care if it's Villa coming up. I don't care if it's Club Brugge coming up. I don't care if it's fucking Real Madrid, Barcelona, PSG, and Bayern Munich. Fucking day after fucking day. My team would be Raya, Timber. I'd rest Saliba. I reckon he shouldn't start. Let him go on the bench. That's it. Done. But I love Saliba. Raya, Timber, Calafiore, Mosquera, and Hincapié. Midfield. Odegaard, Rice, Zubimendi. Left wing as a right wing Saka, up front Gorkres. That leaves you a bench of Kepa, White, Skelly, Norgard, Mourinho, Jesus, Anwari, Meduki, Max fucking Dalman. The Villa away 12:30 will be a tougher game than Chelsea. Rice looks knackered. Yep, but Rice can have a little breather for the first 5-10 minutes. Just a bit of game management. See, bros, he's not only just there for the traditional being a 6, a fucking been at 8. Bros, it's that game management. It's knowing when you are 1-0 up, how to fucking hold on to a lead and that. Things that Thomas Partey and Granit and Xhaka never did learn how to fucking pretty much do in Arsenal shirts. They were very good midfielders individually. That's what we paid, in my opinion, £105 million. £105 million for is a bit of game management, a bit of know-how. Do you know what I mean? He knows how to run it into a corner. He knows how to slow it down. He knows how to play short possession-based football. He knows how to knock it long if necessary. Apart from that, as I still say of Declan Rice, he doesn't score 10 or assist 10 goals a season. He gets exactly what he does on a fucking tin. It's a fucking Sissedo type job. We know which one I think is better, but let's not open that can of worms at the moment. Guys, do we like it? Do we describe it? It's almost time to go. Stephen is nodding his head like a big fat bastard. What could it be? Could it be something on the phone? Could it be fucking something that he's talking to his penis? Could it be he just fancies fucking dessert? Dun, dun, dun. The fat motherfucker. Why are you looking at that long and looking right?
Do you want dessert? You mean?
No, I'm on strike. Don't like it.
I don't
No, I want to do. I want to buy the machine, buy the sauce, buy the ice cream, buy the milk. I'll fucking make you a milkshake that you fucking never thought was imaginable. You can't. You don't even need bits of squirty bastard cream. Put Chef Danny in the fucking kitchen. I'll make you up a fucking creamy fucking dream. Saliba won't play tomorrow night. Save Saliba for the Villa game. 100%. He's the only guy I rest tomorrow. And everyone else, Rice, Timber, Saka, they can all come off in the 65th minute. I know that's only saving them 20-30 minutes in a game. But as Tesco says, every little fucking helps. Craig, you're looking like you're stolen the fucking man of the match this evening. Guys, do be like and do subscribe to the main news of today. The Ecuadorian twins are in London to sign, seal, and deliver that contract to Arsenal. Then they're going to fuck off back to Ecuador until they're 18 and then straight back to London to see what the fuck they can do and how far they will be away from fucking first team football. That is Edwin and Holger Quintero. Rodrigo Mendoza, £17.5 million. Elche midfielder, 20 years old. I say Arsenal should get this deal done. Enzo Fernandez was offside when he scored against Arsenal the other day. You fucking cunt. Saliba and Trossard, I forgot to put Trossard on the bench. Saliba and Trossard are both available to be at least on Arsenal's bench tomorrow. Gabriel Magalhaes, the central defender, is out for most of December. Skelly, White, Havertz, Jesus, and Martinelli are not on Arsenal's Christmas card list. Not literally, but you know what I mean. If the money was right, Arsenal would not give a fuck in firing any of these cunts out the door. And I repeat, Skelly, White, Havertz, Jesus, Martinelli. From what I've been told, if the price is right, they're fucking out the fucking door. But when you earn 350 grand a week, someone's going to offer you 50 quid for him. So the price is probably not going to be right. Semenyo, Liverpool and Tottenham to do battle in the January window. Crystal Palace said they're going to stay firm regarding Mark Gay. He is 20 or 25 mil. If you want him 5 months early, Liverpool Football Club. And you know what? By January, apart from top four, what are Liverpool going to be fighting for? Yeah, they will be in the Champions League, but will he be able to play in the Champions League? He probably will be able to play in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Gahey, if he joined in January, because he hasn't played Champions League
No,
football.
he
He's
played
played
Europa.
Europa though.
That's still UEFA. It's still a competition.
They tweaked the rules a couple of years ago, but I'm not sure. It was something to do with this direct rule. So I don't know how beneficial it would be for Liverpool to get him in January, unless they fear Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Arsenal could snake in for the Crystal Palace defender. I know, as an Arsenal fan, I would like Gahey to come to Arsenal. I like Nkapie, but it would say it was 45 mil. He can do the jobs he can, left back and fucking left centre back. Fabio Vieira was the super sub for Hamburg the other day. He come on and scored. He replaced Sammy Albert Lokonga. Harvey Elliott could be on his way to West Ham from Liverpool as Aston Villa though. Wanting no more Emmy Martinez and Oliver Watkins, guys. Think Arsenal needed them too. Both available this January. Aston Villa won players such as Thiago, Brentford, the Gladbach goalkeeper Nicolas, and Nathan De Cat, the Anderlecht wonder kid who is 17 years old and does look pretty good. All into Aston Villa. Arteta likes Kobe Maino, Jean Matteo Beholder, the Frankfurt striker, 20 years old, has been linked with Arsenal. He's got a £59 million release clause. I don't think it takes that much. This is a guy, sneaky feeling, I think could be a good little backup for Corcoran and fuck Havertz and fuck Jesus out of the situation. But I want to take I want to take a bit more of a better look at this Frankfurt striker, Jean Matteo Beholder. Now, Ben Tam for Timber, Norgard for Rice, Maduki for Saka tomorrow night. You can bring these players on for the last 15, 20 minutes. Apparently, we have the best squad in the world. I get you. And AFC always, we should be able to do that tomorrow. We should be able to play Maduki on the right. Martinelli again on the left. Because he seems wanting to play Martinelli, so I reckon Martinelli keeps his place tomorrow. I just personally don't think he done enough for me. I throw Eze on the left and I bring Aldi God back in. I think Gorka should start. But as I said, around the 65th minute, whether he scored 1, 2, 3, 4, or probably 5 and have a blank in Arsenal Football Club, red and white, beautiful colours, I reckon you take him off. You take the Sackers off. You take the Timbers and the Rices off. All 4 of them would be the first 4 players I'd take off. Win, lose, or draw, and around the 60th minute tomorrow night. Not that they're just the only players you don't want injured. I reckon, yeah, Saka's looking tired. Rice has played a minute or 2 too many. And yeah, there'd be time to give Norgard a few minutes, I suppose. Do you know what I mean? But I wouldn't be starting with Norgard. I'd let Rice try and manage this game till just after half time, the 50th, 60th minute. And I'd look to be fucking depart all of our big players, well, 4 of our big guns departing as long as we was about 2-0 up. Guys, this blunt is tasting sensational. One good blunt deserves an L, but there's no more blunts in the house. And I can't be bothered for a fucking big old blunt check. Shout out to all the real ones that has been in the stream. AFC always, you have come in and you have stolen. I need to get caps or something, or even little badges, little badges that say Arsenal or Danny AFC TV. I've got to get that badge maker and find badges or something, so I can award the man of the match. Or I send them to your house or just fucking throw them in the air, donate them to fucking charity, whatever.
Send them a blue Peter badge.
Send them a blue Peter badge, is what WB says. So shouts out to everyone that has been in the street. We've had ASC all the way. We have had Vicky. We had DJ fucking Knock Knock. I'm going to call him. Knock Knock. Who's there? Sounds like something from Only Fools and Horses. This is about... Shouts out to Clauser. We had fucking Norman Finance and fucking Build It. Fucking see what fucking up busted over there was fucking... He's looking Chip Clauser if you are here. He's had fucking professional shit. He's fucking got hair done. and he's looking like he wants to get his tackle out. But woo, guys, do we like and do subscribe? We're approaching the 50th minute mark. I think we can call it a day and a job and a day and a job well done on Danny AFC TV. I will be live in the building tomorrow from about 7:15 the very earliest and 7:15 the very latest. So ready for a 7:30 live. Arsenal versus Brentford. Arteta. Do the right thing, pick the correct squad, then manage your squad, bring the big hitters off, spend on some of the boys, the Anwaris, the Madukis, the Norgards, Ben Whites, let them all fucking gather a few minutes of football as it is the January transfer window coming up and the geese are getting fat. And you don't only miss opportunities if opportunity knocks. Rodrigo Mendoza, £17.5 million, 20-year-old Elche midfielder. For me, that signals an opportunity knock fucking situation. But on that note, on that bombshell, on that fucking Danny is a beautiful blue-eyed boy. Shouts out to Thierry thinking of beautiful blue-eyed boys. Guys, do keep it Danny AFC TV. Do be in the fucking building early. Hold up. No, that's the same comment. Save Saliba for Villa. Yep, I shall, and I will, mate. He's the only guy I rest tomorrow. Do you know why? 'Cause that's how important he is to Arsenal Football Club and his title this season and having some sort of Champions League success. Arsenal fans, before I go, Kobe Mainu. Would you ever consider bringing this cocksucker to Arsenal Football Club? Jean Matteo Bahora, how much do you know about the Frankfurt striker? How much do you know about the Ecuadorian twins? Should Skelly and Anwari go out on loan to fucking try and strengthen their confidence and their penis size and fucking their chances of being a part of Promise Tuchel's England squad this summer, USA 2020 fucking six. Guys, you've all been lovely. You've all been beautiful. I'll be in the building early tomorrow, so do keep it down here, AFC TV. Fuck the rivals. They're all shit cunt, pagan, small dick cunts. Guys, do you like it? Subscribe and keep it down here. Keep it down here. Shouts out WB. Shouts out to Sierra. Shouts out to Loco. No! But it is time to go. 6 of us in the building. You've all been fucking superstars. Good night, y'all. See you tomorrow, 7:15 live. Peace.